seems. Richarda Wagnerer Jella, yes. Probably over there you got like the bus station and a lot of people. There's a ticket. Excuse me, 1 second. Daugava. That was like a monastery or something. Special event. It's good to be back in Riga. It's a very lively city, a very beautiful one too. I don't quite know what I'm gonna film yet. There's so much to see here. Izisha coffee shops. That's like a chain of bars. Izitis Mikla. Hedgehog. They also have a coffee shop. Look at these buildings, man. It's just one of many. The Jugendstil architecture. Here's Riga's University main building. You can actually go in there, even if you're not a student, and sit down in the cafeteria. I did that when I was living here in winter, once or twice. In summer it doesn't make sense because you want to sit outside. Some kind of event going on, it seems. That's some Swedish and Norwegian there. In case you didn't know, there's a lot of foreign students here because you can study medicine. You have to pay for it, but a lot of Germans and Scandinavians, some other nationalities too, come here, study medicine if they can't get in there into the university in their home country. Look at the street lights. I mean, it's nothing special, but it has some soul. That's the National Opera. It's end of September, but this park is still very much in full flower. And here we are, the Freedom Monument, Riga's most famous landmark. And the Lima clock is actually also famous. It's a famous meeting spot for a date. There we are. The other side of the park. Some wedding going on there. Love locks. And also walk up to that hill there. There's a free bathroom. It's a very relaxing park right in the middle of the city. Oh, this Asian guy spoke Russian. He's from Central Asia. First glance he looked Chinese or something. Looks like Stalin, but I can assure you it isn't. So much to see here. Don't know what to show you guys. Can walk this way, can follow along the river and all the way to it's not really a river, it's kind of surrounding the old town. It leads into the Daugava River. It's a canal or something. Here we got one of the remaining defense towers. Here we got a couple of bars that are quite popular with the students, especially Shot Cafe. This is the Latvian War Museum, one of the few museums that is free of charge. Looks closed today, I don't know. Now it's open, I guess. There's a bit of the town wall. I think it's pretty much the only bit that has survived. You can see this tower has been reconstructed. Ghost. Seems to be some kind of special event over there. Oh yes. And it's end of September and you'd think it's middle of summer still. There's also some cool bars here. In terms of nightlife, you can also avoid the old town because there's many tourists here. You go to the new center, not far from the old town, it's much more local. Could go. It's just today. Daria Svetki. Ministry of Finance. Now we're heading to Doma Laukums, Dome Square. For those of you who don't know, Riga is the biggest city in the Baltics and was founded by Bishop Adalbert, I think, of Bremen. So it was in the beginning basically a German city and has a lot of Hanseatic architecture in the old town. And even till like beginning of the 20th century there was a large German-speaking population here. Like that ended after World War II. That's a dome. There's more than one square. I remember first time I came here, I got more easily lost in here than other cities, because there's just not this one main square, but several church squares. That's a new addition. Piania Vishnia. It's from Ukraine originally. They also have it in Poland, but they didn't have it before here in Riga. I mean, most people in these bars are tourists, so that's for sure. It's definitely not undiscovered gem anymore. The local population is about 50% Latvian and 50% Russian speakers, which are ethnic Russians who came here either way before, during Russian Empire times or during Soviet times. And there's also some Ukrainian, Belarusian and so on. Surely a lot of Ukrainians these days as well. This is basically the main street that cuts through the old town. This is also the only street where you could get scammed at night, at least a few years back. Some girls would come up to the dudes and say, hey, come to my bar, and you buy a drink, and then you get the bill and it's like 500 euros. And these scam places been closed and then reopened under another name and did the same thing again. Here's another square, but this one is actually not original. I think it suffered some Soviet bombing. And so this is a new square, so to say. Richarda Wagner Jella, yes. The famous composer used to live here and work here. Like I said, it had a big German-speaking population, the Baltic Germans, descendants from the Teutonic Knights, influenced the culture here. Welcome to Tattoo Street, no, to the street. There used to be a club in there, but it looks like it's gone. Something new is in there. Yeah, regarding my earlier comment, apparently it was closed and now the new place opened. I just read the reviews and it's supposed to be really friendly and cheap prices. And it reopened about a year ago or something. Where is this? There are karaoke clubs. It's one of these scam places. And this one as well. Don't go into one of these two. Go there. Go here. Here's a little Ukraine support tent. As always, Russian speaking doesn't mean Russia loving. It's one of the few uglier buildings here. Here we got the Italian embassy in this old building. This is Galleria Centers here. Maybe I'll show it later. Shopping center in the old town. This is new. It wasn't like that when I was here last time. It was just a car park. Now it's turned into a little additional chill out area. This is a hotel, Grand Hotel Kempinski. And here you exit the old town. Take a tram from here. Probably over there you got like the bus station, and a lot of people arrive there. Go through this underpass, and then first thing they see of the city is this street. Here's the shopping center. There's also a hostel there, Old Town Hostel and Bar. Oh, that used to be a Kentucky Fried Chicken last time I was here. Now it's a Burger King. I think that's a slight upgrade. If you disagree, comment. So yeah, you can go left here as well. There's one or two bars also in this street. A couple of vape shops. I'd recommend Eco Dumas. It's the best, the cheapest. This is basically the center of nightlife in the old town, you could say. Because of this bar that's open every day. Bit of a tourist trap, but good enough. And here the famous Rock Cafe. It's always open till 6 and 8 on the weekends. Several floors. Brits abroad. Oh, it's a footy. Hello. Cheers. Irish. This is a place to be, man. Riga is kind of a bit confused by these guys. If you turn right here, you'll discover more bars and the Lutheran church. Construction again. It's much more quiet around here. It's a Lutheran church. Working on his residence. Oh, there's a ticket. Excuse me, 1 second. Quite a line here. There we are back on this main street. And here we got a dog instead of a cat. And the House of Black Hats. Originally from 1334, but it actually got destroyed and reconstructed to its old glory. Black Hats were like a German merchant guild. And their patron saint was some black dude, that's why they're called the Black Hats. This ugly block is an occupation museum. The structure on the back is the National Library of Latvia. And the bridge over the Daugava. This part also really nice. Just chilled out on the bench for a while. That's new. This is new too. Seems to... I have no idea what it is though. There's a lot of names on there, I think. Hard to read. I can read Yamana Maya. I don't know. The drinking truck. Yeah, this main party street had a bit of a tourist abroad atmosphere, but it's Saturday and yeah, it's understandable. It used to be even crazier, like 5-10 years ago when it was cheaper. Riga was kind of famous for stag party, infamous for stag parties. The beers were like 2-3 euros and not 5. So they really didn't like foreigners back then that much. But now it has calmed down. It's the backside of the Lutheran church. Heilige Johanneskirche. Another church. You know what that is? These are the Bremen musicians. It's a gift from the city of Bremen because Riga was actually modeled after Bremen. Like I said earlier, it was founded by the Bishop of Bremen. Konventhof. Yeah. It was like a monastery or something. Creative name, more beers. Yeah, Riga is definitely a party city. From the back. I don't remember this being here either last time around. You've seen the prices, it's quite expensive. Oh, look at these beer towers, man. No, I would recommend to go to this place. This is a cool local place. Not only locals, but you know where we are? We did one tunnel there and now we're doing one tunnel back, and back we are where we started. Here we got a promenade between two car streets. Famous red is in blue. There's a sky bar on top. Russian Orthodox Church. I'm on the top floor of Galleria Riga shopping center. Unfortunately, it's fenced off on this side. It's a bit of a shame. So here you can simply take an elevator to the top. Yeah, got a free view of Riga. Oh, the sky bar and the Radisson is a lot higher. Don't know what happened here, man. Why did they fence it off? You can't really have a good view to the other side at the moment. We need some reconstruction. Going back now, staying here in Cristiana Barona Aiella, opposite of these magnificent buildings.